Hi, everyone. Thanks so much and welcome back. I've been away for a little while. Not only do I share these videos with you from just a heartfelt perspective, you guys, I live my messages. I truly live my messages. I'm here relaxing at the lodge, taking a little bit of time out, just for reflection, taking some downtime with my family. It is absolutely necessary. It truly is, in the days and times that we're living in. I cannot stress it enough. A lot of folks feel like, I can't stop. I can't do it. Folks, yes, you can. If you're not inclined to pack your bags and travel, please rest and relax at home. I've said many times that we're living in different days here, guys. We truly are. But as always, my subscribers, you guys are never far away from my thoughts. I wanted to take some time and share a message with you. I've been, like I said, enjoying some downtime for the last few weeks, but the the chord of connection, I'm always listening to spirit, guys. Always listening to spirit, and I want to share what I feel is just an important message with you about belief. I want to ask you this morning here at the fireside, what is it that you believe? Truly, what is it that you believe? Some very interesting and profound things happened over these last few weeks. I'm not going to get into it in this video. I'm going to wait until I get home to do some more heavy duty process work, and then kind of dive into the innards with you. But I will tell you, some revelation occurred around this area of belief. And you guys, as the information hits my mind, heart, spirit, I bring it to you. I had a really interesting conversation. I was having lunch the other day, and a lovely soul, I just picked that up on her spirit, a waitress who was serving the lunch, very nice, very genuine, but she almost seemed afraid, to me. And I had just commented on her warm, kind, genuine spirit, and as quick as a flash, she said to me, I feel like people have taken advantage of that. And it may seem like a strange thing to say to a stranger, but this happens to me all the time. I just feel like my prayer is always to be a catalyst for change and transformation. So if you pray that prayer, these type of things are going to happen to you. And I just talked to her a little bit more, did my best to lift her up, and I left my meal. Again, this whole 2 weeks, Spirit has been working with me in the area of belief. And I left the meal just thinking, wow, if she gets up every day and that is her primary belief system, that I'm kind and people are going to take advantage of me. I'm kind and people are going to take advantage of me. You guys, I can't stress it enough. It's come through my spirit so very strongly to give you just a message of, I want to put it straight between your eyes. What you believe, guys, is literally going to manifest as your reality. And I want to lay something else on you. The gateway, the door of belief is where every good thing you experience is going to manifest. It's going to walk straight through that door of belief. And also where all the negativity manifests, it also walks straight through your door of belief. This subject I was dealt with so heavily these last few weeks around belief. Things manifested. I was shown a number of things, which is why today I'm leaving. I'm headed home, but I got up early. I said, I have to get this video out to my beloved and warm subscribers, because I came into, over the last few weeks, a much deeper fundamental understanding of how every aspect of your reality is going to be shaped through your beliefs. I'm going to do a series on this topic, guys, because it's really it's been a transformative few weeks. I want to challenge you as we're coming into this new season, into this new year, to sit down with yourself and ask the question, what is it that I fundamentally believe? What do I believe about myself? What do I believe about the world I'm living in? What do I believe about people? What do I believe about the opportunities that are available to me? What do I believe about my past? The beliefs, I can't stress it enough. This is my key message in this video. The beliefs create doors. The beliefs create doors. These doors either are open to amazing, wonderful things happening, or these doors create pathways and gateways to negativity and dark influences dancing around in your life. What do I mean by that? I want to share some examples with you, and then I want to state some of my core beliefs. And I'm going to ask you, as I'm stating my core beliefs, just a few of them, to think about what you believe. Okay, few of my core beliefs. You guys, I firmly believe that people are working with the tools they have. This explains a lot, but you know what that belief has done for me? Because I firmly believe people are just working with the tools they have. It explains all the behaviors that would make you scratch your head. When someone does something crazy to me, it used to really perplex me, hurt me, what have you. At this point in time, because I have developed a door in my spirit, in my mind, that and I don't believe this, guys, I know it. It's beyond belief. I know it, that people at any given time are working with the tools they have. The woman who goes off the rails and who is going off on you, that's the tools she's working with at this point in her life. The individual who's the consummate cheater, liar, these are the tools they're working with. It's where they are in their evolution. Once you understand that, you stop personalizing everything. It's freeing, because through that door, along with that belief, comes a lot of reason, rationale, self-preservation, protection. You move on and you slide and glide. Are you starting to get the feel of how these beliefs you have open pathways and gateways? Another core belief, I believe that my presence, my attitude, my energy changes outcomes. And I believe the same about you. Again, I believe presence, energy, and attitude changes outcomes. This is true for all of us. If you believe that you are powerless, that things are forces moving outside of you, things are happening to you, you are not going to be seated in your divine power, guys, to impact change. A smile can turn someone's life around. Your kindness, decisions you make in a split second to call someone and wish them happy birthday, how you talk to your children, how you treat your coworkers. If you don't believe that your physical presence and how you behave and move has a huge impact, well, that's where you'll see people just disconnected from their strength and power as a human being to walk in a room and light that room up. If you're not connected to your power when problems come, I can problem solve. My attitude is one that this will be resolved. If you don't believe that, there again, you're a sitting duck. The beliefs, you guys, again, this is on me this morning. The beliefs are creating circumstances and opening up various doors. Next, I firmly believe with all of my heart, and this is the centerpiece of the message this morning, guys. I firmly believe with all of my heart that the hand of God and legions of angels are standing at the ready to help us. And I do mean standing at the ready. The problem is people won't ask. That's the problem. It's like if you've ever watched the Hunger Games and these little emergency parachutes of different food and goodies, help was available, and people were just dee. You've got to ask, guys, if you want the parachute of goodies. I have witnessed in my life, and the thing about it, the information that I'm giving you, I've been candid with all of you many, many times. Yes, I haven't taken you for granted. Have I formally prepared for you? Yes, a lot of time spent in school, the continuing education, all of that. I've prepared for you, but I cannot stress it enough. The heart and soul, the innards of my experience. This is experiential, guys. This is nothing people can get in a book. I've lived it. I've experienced it. So I cannot tell you enough. I could do backflips. I could, dance around this fire, whatever you think you would need. But I could not thoroughly express the truth behind the sentiment enough that all you need to do is ready yourself and ask. Put yourself in a position where you ask for that help to come in. When you are confused, ask for help. When you are doing fabulous and strong, ask for the protection and guidance and help. And you guys, it comes in an instant. We don't use it enough. I have no problems at all. I call on my angels, the archangels, the thrones, the principalities, the dominions. There's 9 ranks of angels. Isn't that fantastic? 9 forms of help and assistance to help you. I call on the hand of God, Mother God, Father God. These requests and these prayers, they cannot go ignored. They cannot go ignored. Ask. Ask for what you need. Ask for the clarification. Ask for the mysteries and the secrets to be revealed. Ask for better ways to think. Ask for better ways to deal with people. Ask for resources, books, people, certain television shows, YouTube channels to come into your life and enrich your life. And here's the thing, when you ask, a lot of times people ask and yet you will judge the packaging or you will judge the information that comes in. You guys, don't judge it. Take it and run with it. Take it and run with it. That help is available. People are, I've heard people in the last couple months, 3 or 4 people refer to this earth plane that we're living in as hell. That bothers me, and perhaps it might be true. I don't know. I'm not the oracle of all knowing. But what bothers me about that is it's the belief system behind it. If you believe that this is hell, it's dramatically going to change the quality of your experience in life. I don't believe this is hell. I believe that we are on the earth plane. It can be a tough school to be in. It can be challenging, but the hell, as I understand it, and as I sit here, ironically, being warmed by the fire, hell is not a desirable place where there are beautiful things and beautiful people to enjoy. And quite frankly, if this is hell, then as I sit here, I thank God for it. Father, I don't believe that statement, and I am deeply appreciative of the beauty. I'm deeply appreciative of the challenges in life because I've witnessed those be transformed over and over and over again. You guys, it is time to sit with yourself in the next 24 to 48 hours and get real clear on what you believe, because the belief system, if you are repeating over and over again, this is hell, to me that puts you a lot closer to what's in hell, which in my understanding is demon forces. So if this is your belief system, again, this is a gate that you've opened. And I've witnessed, what did I say? People are living out their beliefs. People talk about their beliefs. What you talk and what you say is another gateway. It's another door that you open. Well, Sheila, is it that deep? It is. It is. We're doing a lot of stuff out here unconsciously that we need to be aware of. I myself, I'm not pointing a finger at anyone. I'm literally a woman growing and evolving. As the information comes through, confirmations, I will either make a video or I will make another video to reinforce it. When I think about some of the things in the past that I've said, that I've done, how I've behaved, and put next to the information I know now, I'm gentle with myself because I say always, when you get more information, when you know better, you do better. But I have to be honest, some of it is quite shocking to me now because it was just all on an unconscious level. And as I was saying these things, living these things out, you guys, the doors were wide open. I was opening up doors and wondering, why does this keep happening to me? Why do I keep feeling this way? Well, hell, Sheila, it's based on what you believe. It's based on what you believe. Now I understand that the message, the information in the lesson had not crystallized. It had not crystallized for me. When it crystallized, things began to move and change dramatically. How I saw the world, the quality of my work, how I felt about myself as a woman, how I felt about my future, my past, all of that came together beautifully. Want to share another belief that I have. I believe this with all my heart, that all of our mistakes, guys, they're instantly forgiven if we are truly sorry. And I feel like I have to share that belief. I don't know what you believe. I encourage you again to write it down today. But there's so many people who've contacted me who are riddled with just shame, regret. And if you believe, again, it's going back to belief system. If you believe that you are downtrodden, you have to be held in bondage for the rest of your life based on mistakes you've made in your past, that's a completely different existence. What you do with that belief is you create a door, and what walks through that door every day is memories of shame, messages that I'm a bad person, and various spirits accompany those messages to keep you oppressed. And I hope that I'm making a strong case and a strong connection for why your your beliefs, they must be explored, investigated, challenged, and the core beliefs that are going to serve your greatest and highest good must be pulled to the forefront. They must be pulled to the forefront. And as you challenge those beliefs that are outdated, that do not serve your greatest and highest good, guys, then it's important to just push that down, seal that door off, lay concrete over it so that you can continue to slide and glide. I was sitting with a gentleman some time ago, and he was really just down and out. This was a person of color, and he was sharing how unfair he felt life was, how he could not get a break. He couldn't get any traction in his life, being a person of color in this world. And I'll tell you, brilliant man, very, very talented. Literally, he described his life. He had no traction. He had no traction. Why didn't he have traction? Look, you guys, look at me. This is not a Mickey Mouse channel. I too, I'm a woman of color out here. Has racism visited me? Yes. Bigotry, unfairness, all. You have no idea how often I'm questioned, how often there's question marks put behind me because of my packaging. If I sat there and I adopted the belief that I cannot get ahead, I cannot move through this world powerfully, if I took all of that garbage in, do you honestly think I'd be out here making these videos, retreats, speaking around the country, up-leveling my life spiritually, mentally, physically? Do you honestly believe that, or do you think I would be left scratching my head, riddled with confusion, intimidation, hate, resentment? He had created a door. He had created a door, and every single morning, the spirit of just intimidation, sadness was coming in. And, I literally had a very deep conversation with this man, and I could tell he was not happy about everything that I was saying. But you know what? That's not my end game. Many people aren't happy with what I'm saying. If you want to be happy, go to Disneyland. If you want the truth, then we can have a conversation. But he needed to hear it. And I said, you have created this. Why are you saying that this doesn't exist? I'm not saying that hate and racism don't exist. I'm saying that you swallow it whole, and you spend more time being filled with resentment than letting your excellence, letting who you are and your brilliance shine brightly in the world. And if you would put more focus on that, these doors would open up. And furthermore, I want to say another thing. You guys, man is not the source of your supply. Man is not the source of your supply. The hand of God. If you think for 1 minute, these people who are out here who hate, who would rather see certain people without opportunities, if you think that they're running the show, they are not. I have seen many of these people shut down. I've seen many of these people, it would defy logic, the folks that are placed in front of them to infuse knowledge. Again, I talk to audiences all across the country, various corporations. Everyone's not happy to see me walk into the room, but you didn't put me there. You didn't put me there. The hand of God put me there. And sit and gain the information with a smile. So I spend my time celebrating my craft. I spend my time thanking God for the opportunity to share. I don't spend my time ruminating on the hate or the people who may not want to see me excel. based on packaging. So it's a belief system, guys. It's an absolute belief system. I do not believe that any man or woman, by virtue of packaging, is inherently inferior or superior. We are all going to be judged accordingly, and it won't be by anyone on this planet with two legs. We are going to be judged adequately accordingly to who we are from the inside out by the hand of God. And personally, another belief that I have is pay attention to how you're living and what you're doing, guys, because you're going to have to stand and answer some questions. And not here on the earth plane. When all this is said and done, you're going to have to stand and answer some questions. Why did you waste your time on nonsense? Or based on your belief system, the set of questions you answer may be totally different. Well, how did it feel to knock the ball out of the park with the time that I gave you? How did it feel when you turned the corner and lifted the veil and could see everything for what it was and went on to celebrate your gifts? I firmly believe we're going to need to sit and be accountable for the information. When you are given information, do you take it and synthesize it and put it into play? Or do you just insist on living out outdated beliefs that have open doors where you are being molested, tortured, brought down by energies? You don't have to entertain it. You don't have to entertain it. It's just like nonsense. People will say to me, oh, but Sheila, I felt like I had to listen. I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to be mean. So therefore I entertained it. That's belief system. If you believe you have to sit and entertain nonsense, you're going to be much less likely to close that door, get up, and get on with things. There was a time in my life I would just sit. I thought I had to take everything, deal with everything. I firmly believe that my time and sharing these messages is valuable. If you're not enjoying Sheila Robinson Kiss, if I'm confused, God is not the author of confusion. I'm shutting it down. I'm shutting it down because my belief system was different in the past. I would sit and waste a lot of time on nonsense. But the beliefs came in alignment, empowered beliefs, and now I firmly believe you don't have to be nasty about anything. You don't have to be saying, God is not the author of confusion. And sometimes the kindest thing you can do is walk away and get yourself out of confusion, guys. It all goes down, again, it boils down to belief system. So I really hope this fire is so nice and toasty and warm. I have to tell you, I'm gonna have a cup of green tea and head on home. But I did want this to be, I wanted to get this video out today, guys. Again, I challenge you, I implore you, I invite you to sit down in the next 24 to 48 hours and get very clear on what you believe, because what you believe, you are living it out, guys. You are living it out. You've got doors either open or closed based on what you believe. Some folks listening, you're in a circumstance because you don't believe you can do better. You don't believe you can learn more. You don't believe you can sit down and come up with a plan. And if you don't believe it, that door is not available to you. Some folks listening are in substandard relationships because you don't believe you're worth more. You don't believe that you can do better. And if you don't have the belief system that, you know what, I am not just worth something, I'm worth so much more. I'm a child of God. I'm not going to sit here and deal with substandard. See, based on what you believe, that door is either open for you to get better or it's slammed shut. So you guys, I thank you so much for joining me by the fireside today. And I'll be back. I'm coming off of my little break, my little vacation. I'll be back with some more empowering messages, and I appreciate it. See you soon.